I'm Bonnie Browning, and I'm here at AQS Quilt Week in Paducah 2024, and I get to be here with another winner, Kelly Spell from Hickson, Tennessee.
Yeah.
And you won honorable mention, and that's sponsored by Laura Starr by Sew A Lot.
That's correct.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
And what a beautiful quilt, and I am amazed at the circles inside the circles.
Yeah.
Tell us what you did to make that.
Okay, so this quilt is called Pinkaboo, and I wanted to play with layers and perception, do some fun optical illusions, and so I drew this design in Illustrator, and it has 64 circles, inset circles. Each one is pieced and set into this background fabric.
Now stop. 64 inset circles.
64 inset circles. I believe they're about 8 inches. The circles are 8 inches and the blocks are maybe 10 altogether, if I remember correctly. And so I did a lot of inset circle sewing.
Well, and so when you did that, I'm curious to know how you made this perfect circle go around when you inset all of that.
So I drew the design in Illustrator, and when I was making my templates that I eventually printed onto paper, I gave myself registration marks. So for example, here in this circle, there may have been a registration mark on the magenta side and a registration mark on the lavender side that I lined up, sewed them together, and then I had registration marks on the outside of the and inside of the circle also.
And did you also on the plain ones?
The plain ones, I don't think I did. I figured I could figure that out.
You could do that one.
I could do that one. But these, the ones where it's pieced inside the circle, I had registration marks so that I could make sure that when you saw it all together from afar, that the big pink circle did jump out at you visually.
Well, it certainly does. And then you quilted it in kind of a wavy line.
I did. I had other plans for this quilt, but you know, sometimes the fabric, it has opinions. And so I went with a wavy motif because that's what the fabric wanted, and it worked out really well. I quilted it on my long arm machine. All of the fabrics that you see here were hand dyed by me, and I forgot to say at the beginning that I made this design for the Pantone Quilt Challenge, the 2023 Pantone Quilt Challenge.
So it was this color.
Which, features Viva Magenta, which was the Pantone color of the year that year.
Well, I'll tell you what your quilting does. It gives it lots of texture.
Yeah.
Doesn't it?
Yeah. And I think that helps add to the fun kind of optical illusion effect that's happening with the circles. To me, it looks like the lavender fabric is the very bottom layer, and the pink circles are sort of floating in between the lavender and the orange. That's the way I see it. We'll see if viewers agree with me, but I think it's fun that way to think of it as like a layered cake of circles.
Yes, well, congratulations.
Thank you.
We're happy to have you a winner here at Paducah, and
I'm
this
delighted.
year you even got some money with that honorable mention.
That's great, and I'm very excited for that.
Well, we hope we'll see another quilt from you soon.
Absolutely, I hope so.
And we hope we'll see a quilt from you as well. Go to AmericanQuilter.com and click on shows and contests. The rules are already out there for 2025. And there's some changes in those rules for 2025, so you want to be sure you take a good look at them. We hope we'll see you at an AQS Quilt Week sometime soon.